Hello, my lovely Aries. Welcome to your July 2021 reading. This is a general reading for you, Aries. It's a reading for Aries Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Listen to those as well because that will add more depth to your reading, more meaning. I'd like to thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing my page. If you would like, I would really appreciate if you'd give me the thumbs up because it helps me, it helps to get my video out there, my channel out there, and gives back a little bit, helps me in putting these videos out, so I'd really appreciate that. Aries, your reading for July. It's an interesting one. I've pondered this yesterday and today, and I've really sort of worked with your energy, meditated on what's going on for you in the month of July, and you're finding yourself in a really interesting place. There's a lot of things coming to you. There's a lot of change that's happening around you. I have drawn a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. And what I got for you was the circle. And this is something that I feel like there's so many layers here. Let's peel back the onion. Let's peel back the layers of the onion. See what's there. And for you, the circle represents this doing the same thing over and over and over again, this cycle that keeps coming up, this cycle that keeps repeating. This is what I'm getting from my guides. I was really drawn to this for you. There's this cycle of repetition, this cycle of things happening, breaking that cycle, releasing the old, allowing the new to come in. There's this real month. They're telling me here it's a month of review for you. It's a month of really, let's look at, okay, what am I fed up with? What am I fed up with that keeps repeating itself, keeps showing up in different ways, in different forms? But it's the same fundamental thing that keeps coming up in my life. What is it that you're needing to look to? What is it that you're needing to change? This is also, the circle is the card of change. It's the card of change. Another layer of the onion, let's have a look at what the circle is. Connectedness. It's connecting to spirit, it's connecting to nature, it's connecting to the physical plane, it's connecting to others. There's a need to connect. There's a need to, what I'm being told here, this is specific for some of you, so if it's yours, please take it on board. The time of isolation is over. The time of isolation is over. It's now time to step out of yourself. And I know we've all had, COVID, and we've been in a lot of places have been in more severe lockdown than others, but that's not what I'm picking up here. It's more an internal lockdown. It's an internal isolation. It's time to step up. It's time to step out. It's time to what have you been thinking about doing? Reach out for assistance. Reach out and connect to others. Random acts of kindness, a smile to someone, a helping hand to someone can change someone's life. You're in this position of being able to bring in that sort of change around you. So there is this, the circle brings this connectedness. You're not doing this alone. There is support, there is help. You just need to ask for it. You need to reach out to bring that change in. So unification. Another layer of the onion. Who's looking at, there's a relationship here. You're either in a relationship and there needs to be an increase in the connectedness in that relationship. A rekindling of what you found interesting, what you fell in love with, and that can be a romantic relationship. It can be that, significant other. It can be a friendship. It can be a family member. It's that reaching out and reconnecting, reunifying is what is being asked here. So July is going to be a very interesting month for you. It's about rekindling that joy, rekindling, you know, finding again what they're telling me here, finding again the music in your life to find the steps to your dance. Find the steps to what brings you joy. Find the steps for that forward movement. It's time for forward movement, my lovely Aries. That's an amazing. That's what I want to say to you. That's what I want to say to you. You know, another card that I drew for you before we even start is the Orca, and you know the energy that they bring, which is interesting. The Orca, song lines. Orcas move in packs, you know, they're very clever. Even when they hunt, they're strategic. And they communicate to each other with harmonies, with songs, with sound. That it's about you reawakening that music. Again, you see that song, that music. And it also speaks of connectedness, doesn't it? The Orca is about, if they don't work in a solitary way. It's about connecting to your song, connecting to your music, but working out, reaching out to others, working with others to achieve what you're wanting to achieve, to awaken in you that passion. So July is going to really be that month that's going to give you opportunities to reawaken, which is going to be really important for you. It's an important time. And it's going to happen to varying degrees. What is it that, you know, ask yourself, what is it that you're wanting to reawaken? What is it that you're wanting to rekindle? What is it that you're needing to bring into your life? What sings to your soul? What sings to you? Okay, I'm going to create the Celtic cross for you to see what is coming up for you in July. Let's delve a little deeper into the key words that are coming up. Oh, they're really falling out here for you. Interesting. That's really interesting. So let's have a look at what is going to unfold for you for the month of July, which is, you know, as I said, I've been starting this reading for you and really being stopped by my guides to really see what information comes through. And you know, the cards are really falling out for you, so you've got quite a few. So I will give you those. Let's put these as an extra. Wow, okay, there's added. Let's put those there to the side, and we'll read those ones in a moment. Let's have a look at what is in store for you, my lovely Aries. So, you know, you are coming from a place of, you know, you've got the Five of Wands. You're coming from a place of inner battles, inner turmoils, things that you've needed to overcome. And for some of you, that's really sort of what has happened in the past has really caused you to stop. Whether you're losing faith or you've stopped, it's time now to leave that in the past. You've overcome that. You've done that. It's time to move on from that. And so what you've got here is the Queen of Pentacles. So come July, you've got this. I like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about prosperity. It's about fulfillment. It's about things coming to fruition. Look at the imagery in that. It's lavish. It's positive. There's growth. There's taking charge, being grounded. And so you're going to move into July really feeling very grounded. It is time to emerge from your period of stagnation, if that's what it is for you. And moving forward from that, you know, you have success. You've got the Six of Wands here, and this is success. This is taking action. Wands are about action. Wands are about enthusiasm. Wands are about creativity. Aries, Wands is absolutely your suit. This is how you're used to operating. You're used to being active, taking action, having ideas and moving forward with them. And that is going to really come to fruition for you because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. And there's success. So whatever you want to put in place, you know, when you're ready to come out, connect with others. Find the steps to that dance that is yours, that is uniquely yours. There is going to be success with that. So whatever plans you're wanting to make, whatever you're wanting to bring into your reality, don't forget to connect with spirit, connect with nature, connect with others. Don't forget to ask for assistance, ask for guidance along the way, because it's not something that you're doing on your own. There is this feeling of there's certain things that are coming to an end, which is what this circle speaks of that I was talking about in the beginning before I even cast this spread for you. There's things that are coming to a close, and there is this realization by you that yes, things are coming to a close. Things are needing to be released. Things are needing to be shed. Room needs to be made for these new things, this new chapter that's coming into your life. And the more you connect with others, with the spirit world, with nature, with your ideas, with your passions, that having that connectedness, the more successful it's going to be for you. But you already know that it's time to close some chapters here. A chapter or some chapters, whatever that is for you. It's time to close that. Intuitively, you know that you've got the High Priestess. Intuitively, you know that it's time to, there's this new excitement that's coming, these new opportunities that are coming, but they're not opportunities that are just being given to you. There's opportunities that you are putting into action. You are creating. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your spirit guides, meditate, trust your intuition, because that's not going to lead you astray. As you find your music, as you find that inner music, whatever sings to you, that is going to heighten your sense of intuition, knowing this is the direction I want to move in, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to create. Fantastic. That's really so positive for you, because it's going to lead to the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, like the circle, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the circle. Let's see that sort of the synchronicities that are coming through for you. The Wheel of Fortune is things are turning in your favor. Things are going to turn, and for you, it's your turn to shine. It's your turn to put things in place. It's your turn to see things through. But don't forget the connectedness here. Seeing things through, shining your light. Opportunities that are going to come your way. That's the Wheel of Fortune. You've been through the hard slog. Now it's your turn. You're being favored by the universe. Trust your intuition. Trust that connectedness with your spirit guides. Trust what comes through in your dreams. Trust that sense of knowing that you have. Very important. So then, as we move through July, it's an interesting month for you. It's a month of cycles. It's a month of things coming up and being reviewed as well. You've also got the King of Cups. Now, for many of you, the King of Cups is going to be some significant person that is around you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, but an older person. someone that is around you that is supportive, that is emotionally supportive, but also very strong, quite powerful, quite, powerful in the sense of they have a strong personality, they have a strong impact on you. Whether that is support. You know, you've got Saturn in the background, and Saturn, that's my coffee machine, I'm sorry. Saturn in the background. Saturn is the great teacher. What are you learning? What is this person teaching you about yourself, about your emotional state, about your emotional connectedness? For some of you, it's about getting in touch with your emotions and bringing them into check, bringing them into control, because kings are about control. There's surety about them. They have a strong energy. So there's some sort of surety about the energy that this brings to you, being in control of your emotions. As we move through July, you've also got the sun, which is fantastic, because as you are exploring these cycles in your life and what that's bringing for you, because even the orca that you had, you know, earlier, before I created this spread, the orca they're a strong animal. They are a strong, determined animal. They're sort of at the top of the food chain. Like you know, this is the position that you're in. But being gentle and connecting, being woken up. Who's got a lot to do with water, I'm being told. So this is specific. So there's water around. There's water around. That's going to be very replenishing, very nurturing for you. But you have the sun here. So as we're moving through July, it's a really positive energy that's there. Don't forget you've got the Wheel of Fortune here that is, you know, turning in your favor. Coupled with the sun, you've got whatever plans you want to put in place, whatever it is you want to do, it's going to have very positive results. It's going to be very, very positive for you. You're going to see results very quickly, really. So the more effort you put in, the more the change you're bringing about, the bigger the impact and the bigger the results you're going to see. And it's interesting because, again, you've got Saturn. And you can almost say that that's a ring of Saturn there. So Saturn is playing a really big part in July. So it would be really interesting to find out where Saturn is in your natal chart. What house is it in? What is it bringing to you? And I'm not an astrologer, so I'm sure there's sites that you can look at, you know, where does Saturn sit? And if someone knows, please put that information in the comments below so that others can read that as well and get some insight into that. There's got to be some astrologers amongst you that certainly know more than I do. So I feel like Saturn is really coming into play here in July, which is going to really shine a light on positivity, on aspects of your life that you can really expand. There's an expansion energy, Aries. There's an expansion energy. You've also got the Ace of Cups, which is interesting. This is a new beginning. If you're looking for a relationship, there's a potential here for a new relationship to start, but more than that, it sort of goes much deeper than that. There's a new emotional beginning for you, Aries. There's a new emotional self-love. There's a new emotional expansion. Now, when I sort of hold this card and tap into that energy, what I'm feeling for you is I'm just feeling this explosion of my heart chakra, a real opening up of my heart chakra, bringing in joy. It's like it's been cracked open. My heart chakra has been cracked open. There is this new start here in July. There's something big coming here for you in July. There's a big shift, whether it's it's going to be subtle to the external world, but it's going to be profound for you, For some of you, it's going to be profound for everyone that's around you in that connectedness, this awakening. Look at this, you've got the third eye here. This awakening is coming for you. And it's, you know, it has the sun in it as well. So wow, 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 wow. Aries, expect the unexpected here. There is some sort of big awakening that's coming here for you. It's your turn. So where the beginning is, you know, about cycles and investigating where those cycles are and who you are, and connecting with others, connecting with spirit, connecting with nature, connecting with whatever's going on in your life, that explodes. And and they're telling me here, my guides are using that, it's explosive in July. And you know, the final card that you've got in this spread is the Empress. Wow, 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 what a positive card. The Empress, the birth of new ideas, the birth of a new you, the birth of new plans, the success in whatever you choose to do. This is moving you into August. Anything you're choosing to do, anything you're choosing to expand on, it's just, this is prosperity. Any new plans that you've got, anything new you want to bring into your life, anything new you want to start. Excellent time to do that, which is an energy that's going to flow into August for you. Aries, let's have a look at this. I've got 5 cards here that came out. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 is always a number of prosperity, good fortune, success. Whatever you're going to start, whatever you're planning on doing, a promotion, a new job, a new business, a new product, a new way of being, a move, a sale of a house, however that is wrapped up for you, it's going to be successful. You're coming up to a very busy time. You're coming up to a time when there's lots of opportunities coming your way. You're coming up to a time for you to really define what it is you want. What changes do you want to bring in? What is it that you want to do? Because that's going to give you a lot of success. You've also got the Page of Swords, which is a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of it's not something that you're doing in a hurry. It's not something that you're going to be doing without the planning. It's about being strategic. Look at that open window with all those sunflowers. You know, whatever, success, good times, things falling into place. The word of warning, you know, yin and yang. The word of warning for you. You've got the 8 of Swords. The 8, of course, is success, is fortune numerically. Don't be your own worst enemy. Don't self-sabotage. Don't create barriers and worries and fears that are unfounded and don't need to be there. If things are not going to be flowing for you because the way they need to be, it's about looking at what are you contributing to that stagnation? What are you contributing to that not flowing for you? What are your thought patterns? What's your self-talk? Because in your head you might think, I really want this, this, and this, and this to happen. But your heart is thinking, oh, but what if it doesn't work? What if we get into trouble? What if I'm not good enough? It's never worked in the past. That is the important part here. That is what is going to really impact on your progress. That is what we call resistance. Okay, so that is something that you need to be aware of. So if you're thinking that, stop yourself and change your thought patterns, change your self-talk. Okay, then you've also got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles can be a male or female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that's very, very grounded, that is around you. Again, it's another king, which is a very powerful energy, which is a very balanced energy, a very self-assured energy. So it's about you being, which is interesting because it eliminates this card, doesn't it? It's about being self-assured, being confident, knowing that what you want you're going to achieve, being grounded and practical. But there's also someone around you that is grounded and practical. that can give you that guidance. Remember the beginning, I had the circle for you. It's about connectedness. So don't forget to ask for help. There are people around you. You've got the King of Cups. You've got the King of Pentacles. They are there to help you. They can also be your guides. Ask your guides for assistance. Ask your guide for an indication of where you're headed. Ask them for some synchronicities. Ask them to come to you when you're sleeping, or even in the, having that sense of knowing, working on your intuition, working on that sixth sense and following it and listening to it, which is going to be very, very important. Your final card, which is an interesting card, you've got the Three of Swords. You've got the Three of Swords here. And so, this can be a heartbreak, it can be heartache, it can be betrayal, it can be that. It can also be three people working together in a situation. Who's in a relationship where there are three people, I want to say? This is going to be very specific. This is something that's come up. So if there's someone that's disappointed you, this is coming up to show you, well, do you want that in your life? Are you going to take that forward, or are you going to, is that something that you're going to get rid of? This is the circle of life. This is situations coming up time and time again, repeating themselves. What's repeating themselves? What's repeating itself in your life that is causing you sadness or grief or unhappiness? What is it that needs to be eliminated? It's going to come up again for you. The magnifying glass is going to be put over this particular aspect of your life that needs to be reviewed, needs to be released. It's time to release it. It's time to let it go. Aries, now I know why it's taken me so long to get this reading. I needed to really take time to listen to what my guides were saying, what's coming through for you. There's a lot happening here for you. Absolutely a lot happening. Let me draw a card from the Divine Abundance. Let's see what is there for you. What is being brought to you. They want me to get and talk. All right, I will. I'll just draw this one first, and then I will. Oh, that's interesting. They want me to get another card for you, so I will in a moment. Okay, you've got, what have we been talking about? Signs. Sitting in the lotus. The lotus to me, that's meditating, taking time out for yourself, taking time out to really connect with your higher self. Instincts are the messages from the inner divine. So what have we been talking about here for you in July? Your intuition, your instincts, follow them, pursue them. Take some time out to really reflect. It's going to be really important for you. What do you want? You want me to take one of these? Okay, the shaman's dream. The shaman's dream. Let's see what the shaman's dream has to say. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. The Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal. Rest and renewal. Rest is your meditation. Renewal is this Wheel of Fortune, this renewal, this circle of life. Recharging, regrouping. It's beautiful, isn't it? Wonderful. Aries, what a fabulous, this message for you this month has absolutely has this flow about it. It's come through with such clarity. It's taken some time to sort of filter down and to be delivered to me for you, but there it is. It's quite an exciting month. It can be as big as you want to make it. So I wish you love, light and blessings. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. And don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. because it does help me as well. Blessings to you, Aries.